This is the storeroom. This is where we usually keep everything we've mined during the week before we send it to Hikmet. Those rogues forced open the door and managed to open the safe. I'll let you see for yourself, but don't touch anything.
Orkdre donesa clown.
Ja, cochleos an aerni. Nasi untendet ne sius fregusa.
Budlauer Amentag. Quetzalgaig nes luchtus da vregu fors meuni ad id bogi esa.
Nas ondone. An ondaga messa vidbog an fare dau drog. Nas volada maradion queske.
Esa lam ker. Koidene luchtmen ja toig desa krev visa eschden.
Kremili echter ham feresam. Radio dum lewolani de hebuligem.
Ja, es virto. Es relanan kasin. Ad sisemel. Estalan beduia sesa.
Ese no lei heniedem en saranna me frassi. Na vorei dad. Smeunem veldem oleem bodaelu.
Quel shadem forduroidad emalem em nas quintag nis luchtom.
So, did your famous tracker find anything?
To force the lock on the door, your thieves use tools that our people don't have.
You need very hard tools made from metal to do it. And we only use obsidian.
You're not wrong about that. I hadn't noticed that detail. That said, they could have used tools they found here.
Maybe. But I can't see any of us using tools we're not familiar with.
Is that it?
Your storeroom reeks of blood and game. And we found this small scrap of Lewolan hide.
Yes, and? Your kind no longer hunts, I suppose?
We only kill Lewolans when they become aggressive. We don't eat them.
And we don't use their skins because they're no use against the cold.
Yeah, perhaps. But I'm not sure how this detail is going to help me catch my thieves. Is that it?
We found this bow at the scene. So I imagine that's what made you suspect our people.
Obviously. We haven't used bows and arrows in a long time. Your friend, on the other hand.
I'd never use such a shoddy weapon. This one was made by an idiot who has never drawn a true arrow. Even our children fashion bows of better quality.
If you say so.
That's all we could find that was worthy of note. But it seems to me that all these elements combined prove that our people are innocent, even though they try to blame us.
It appears so. In a way, it's a relief, since there are quite a few of you working here. But unfortunately, that's all it tells me. And I'm not any closer to getting my hands on our gold again. Anyway, I'll tell my boys you can work here. And I hope the captain of the fort is able to catch the thief. Thanks for your help.
Stradeum oiragum dagam, da already dent.
We're missing something to make this work.
We even try to employ good for nothings like you. Bloody savage. I hope you know how to swim, because you're about to take a trip down the river.
Leave me alone.
What's going on here?
The natives sure do swarm like vermin around here. They're gathering together to steal our livelihood.
Vooruit mij. Bakkeruiden de verraad them. Gezelkes en vrij doen nou dat wind.
Oh, there they go again. Gibbering in their horrible language.
Naradit quam em linquidames samoni soinoiga, toiga ones luchtum en echter regu onque seis.
Why don't you leave the boy alone? He didn't do anything to you.
He didn't do anything to you. He turns up and forces us all to lower our wages because he works for next to nothing. But since his big friend, who must be doing the same thing, is asking us nicely, we'll leave him be. Or not.
If you don't leave him alone, you're going to have to deal with us.
Oh, that's more like it.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Sme on doing maranda did me caer. Sag targerin bod en morkeden me ca himanum.
Es quintag ni do wind hangom. Now den morke dem to.
Ages kom farwit crimoderik dar renoik sa oil. Per toiga ones luchtos vred nimam. Es hat hande heffoile gevenas. Es frichtung kaui suisi.
Seldis, es redone var hegenissenam. Redone denes luchtom. Es suissag me de quet vregdesa.
Tos, fuxande sa en jedem noi. Agadet mad jamarodamait.
Es quedet mat.
Estet mad var de goidi aglanoidui. Neg velde em quens de feshem de velua olo anamag. Sag guset mi. Guset vlanam da ognide. Es radei em beard var has rankte ag a hovabas. Arberu var has a hole shantamenda. Ex-rei dat adivene farwedoig. Die hen on mil frichtimen jam es ankenam de neus luchtum.
Smerin vergeet gobanon var quest no. Echter sa shantan, bodovlich da rebi dead.
Nas puisig gobanan. Es puisig en nama raum e feshima. Ament foaidi a hantamen var has.
Es anken var robanen om dasa shantan. Linkwit ni renaudent var has dead mamions.
Na, es radei em ber var has blumon da. Ha ovebam. Ages ankem varem da holei. Dent da dorebi dead. Es radei da regoma deadmad. Es anken varneis luchtom da arwedoig. Sien gobanen nama feshidach shantamen nui.
Es anken var robanen om dasa shantan. Linkwit ni renaudent var has dead mamions.
Na, es radei em ber var has blumon da. Ha ovebam. Ages ankem varem da holei. Dent da dorebi dead. Es radei da regoma deadmad. Es anken varneis luchtom da arwedoig. Sien gobanen nama fe...
Tuigem es puisig dat sa dead mad. Sag sient has euragi shantan oilan semenam?
Es anglani shantani venas. Es lini dund are vainem naiman ere noixamen. Es cor de nama sin ja toig de hen ab. Es to kai tigi ole renoixa. Smundi nama di latidu orgi ag anamidi. Na linquidam to frego.
Asamo ed? Es trag me. Na tug du quet farvedes puisig sa dead mad. Na farsis.
Es ca venig amantag a quengaled e juantuts. Sag advad. Madi...
Take them do is.
Ja,
Budvel radidum qua robanon mader casa radidam.
na tegidis ani shantan efe...
Take them do.
Ja, na tegid...
Take them do is ta Swiss harulamudi.
Ja,
conduiden de rol. Sag, quotientem queridau ent. Maqualem frangamer, rahever. Bud maro de dartom neu toixstad veti.
Farberen de renoix agleusom tardagamon. Kayedenden tene venam kasur.
Mens ka ir farberu winten do tardag? Esa kontortag.
Nakaidem flus kair. Samer radid sheda. We're missing something to make this work. Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
Hey! We're stuck in here! Der order!
Nach rectidwe.
Smeu no emtegio dendet saranaik sadet. Esa en condivedach echte reguon queses.
Allora du har divan do gorido des. No se donde siet alle mi samersa.
Na fravind quodvrex da vergeu in Satulana. Es kosovlech da Hanalam.
Is nu si esa? Badrade em exreg nadis. Ma asrade em quascani.
Es lemats men longdem datugi quid siardesa. Smeum sneg da ven reques en ewensham. Yen neme de feshon en esigem.
Puda diori. Reg da venet olimem. Sagna combinedin ka ir onin ob.
Farbem e weshem nama e diwe danedau en awi. Eva aminundidem e dechen alen. Ael kachen vienembi.
E vienbi?
They call it quicksilver. Sien samein quante cider. Quan naidem en aunas en essin.
Sages vir emes nem uvenag. Braud me dena fide des. Avregde e donea mer, ma analite quandamader. Abelen renees luchumen des anetusem. Sagno es treparachni.
Es jori. Naskair kom semmelke de jam quensen nes garantan.
Sienta da yigoege de nisalau. De ad hagos quaherenan jam goidem. Cientad radidau qui, ma envel ned reisa argantibi.
Quel shaidan airogade quid memid swislutan. Så caernas meunem toigda semenum. No, en veertum da onclendi emes quintogni dead.
Mais quintag redonena sica sur. Toigdis. Es velem toig dech terde esano.
Ja, te gedams de harigi emali. De radada da emaradem. Confrenkamis se echter.
Qua awelem seg. You can come out now. We've cleared the way.
Lord way. En us da hauto lekavin. Smeundan hema bol med en sotulum.
Ja, alor gedwe. Verred het niet.
Dead. There you are. You dare to come back after what you've done.
Our people are being poisoned by your mine. You're destroying every living thing around you, and all you can think of is your gold. We did what we had to do.
Poisoned? What on earth are you talking about? You'll make up any sort of story to justify your savagery and the brutal killing of innocent people.
It's not a story. It's the truth. And we're going to prove it.
Get the hell out of here, you bunch of lunatics, before I go back on my promise to the captain and have you shot. I'm going to bolster our security to make sure none of you savages show up here again. That goes for you too. Get out of here!
But we didn't do anything.
We were trapped onto the rubble and...
I said leave! You do understand what I'm saying, don't you?
Isloensi. Linkwit sa verge de veru var has quesa de nes igem.
You again. Can't you leave us to work in peace?
Our village's hunters are still trapped.
And my answer still hasn't changed. Either compensate us for our lost time or go elsewhere for help. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where did your people get stuck?
From here, towards the sunset, up the mountain.
I suppose you're coming with us.
Yes, of course.
Then let's get going.
We're back and we've brought help.
Thank you. I'm afraid Rogue and Birag won't last much longer.
Let me see. It's not that complicated. You just move this flap and... There you go. These are animal traps, but we should have guessed that one of you would end up getting caught.
But you're gonna need to treat that quickly. Oh, those wounds are nasty. In your current state, you shouldn't be walking around.
You're responsible for their injuries. You have to help us look after them.
We only agreed to come and get your people out of these traps, that's all. They should have watched more carefully where they were walking.
You'll have to carry them back or make splints for them. They've got broken bones.
You think you're their nanny or something? Come on, let's go.
Es radejem tegedem duis doveruvar has requesta oredident.
Tuig, sag bewis den tu. Namaran desir. Vogel and ene hamstram.
You again. Can't you leave...
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the woods without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah? And? Why should I care?
Why kill more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune, and we're not about to give them up. You'll just have to go hunting further afield, which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
are you? And what are you doing here?
My friend and I are the future Donegada of the village on the lake, and Sheda is our protector. We'd like to talk to your chief.
The captain? Well, follow the path. It will lead you to his quarters.
Hello.
Are you the healer of this fort?
I'm the doctor in charge, yes. Do you need my help?
There are people in our village who have fallen ill with a strange disease. It's something we've never seen before. They suffer from headaches and dizziness, and have become so weak they must stay in bed. Others have started to show the same symptoms. We investigated to find out where it was coming from, which led us to the mine. The miners told us they use a highly toxic product, quicksilver, that they must not inhale. But we've seen them washing the gold in the river, and we think it's poisoning the water, or the fish.
When heated, quicksilver disappears completely. I'd be very surprised if the illness you speak about comes from there.
We've gathered a few things here. I believe you can test them to make sure they don't contain any quicksilver.
I really don't think you'll find any. But if it'll make you feel better, let me take a look. Where did you get these disgusting things?
The mud is from the miner's waste. We gathered it on the banks of the river that flows into the lake our village is built on. The fish came from the same river. We found it dead near a spot where our people fish.
Well, I highly doubt I'll find any quicksilver, but I'll do the porcelain test. It's going to take me a while. Would you like to wait here or come back later?
We'll wait for you.
All right, I'll get right to work. I've done the tests, and I can't believe it.
Is it quicksilver?
It is, and I can't explain it. Of course, it's possible that the miners didn't heat the mixture sufficiently before washing it in the river, or that some of the metal was spilled on the riverbank. But I'd never have thought it could poison fish, or the people who eat them. It's an incredible discovery.
That's all well and good, but our people are dying because of your mine and your quicksilver.
Yes, but nobody had realized it. They were indeed very careless, but there was no ill will on their part. There have been many cases of miners being poisoned. Most of the time it's because they'd breathed in the fumes. In any case, I can prepare a remedy that will help your sick. And of course, you'll have to stop fishing in the river altogether.
Die we dag fish dachi? Took them echter eshem aboy lames de nauneam.
Na, nas me when them tugd. Why do the miners risk being poisoned if they know the fumes are dangerous?
Some people think it only happens if you're clumsy, while others think they'll be fine if they take the treatment regularly. This is often true in the short term, but the long-term consequences of poisoning are almost always fatal. Yet it's hard to quench the thirst for gold. I understand that your people don't attach much importance to it, but where we come from, gold makes the world go round. Anything can be bought and bargained with gold, including lives.
What does the treatment involve?
Your patients have accumulated poison in their bodies. This treatment will help them eliminate it, but it will take time. In the meantime, they'll have to rest and stop eating fish. Would you like me to make it for you?
Thank you, but we'll have to think about it first. We needed the treatment you told us about for our people who have been poisoned. Can you help us?
Of course. We'd better get started right away, since it's going to take some time. Come on, I'm going to need your help. Here you go. There should be enough to treat those who are sick for several weeks. If you need more, you'll have to come back and find me. They must drink this potion twice a day in the morning and evening. Drink a lot of water and rest. And above all, don't eat any more fish as long as the mine is active. I've told the head miners to be careful about the heating and any discharges into the water. But I can't guarantee it won't happen again. You'll all have to be patient. But those who are sick will recover.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Please. I'm only doing my job.
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nastempi in cuidau nemi dawina base. Ogolenes igi ar sarenaik sa ovunak. Esradei da sibe dent. A coridi dent. Var.
Hello. Are you the chief of this fort?
I'm the captain, yes. Who are you?
We're from the village of Vigeshvar. My friend and I will soon be Donegada, and Sheda will soon be joining the warriors.
Vigeshvar is Minan's village, isn't it? Oh, he's a fine man. What can I do for you?
The trappers are killing all the animals in the forest. Soon there won't be anything left to hunt.
I understand that it troubles you, but they have valid permits. Unfortunately, I can't help you there.
We found the body of a man from your island in the forest.
The body of a man? Oh, I hope it's not one of the workers. What did he look like?
He was dressed much like Furkan, the scholar who lives in our village. His tunic was green, and he wore a kind of small brown hat.
Those scholars are so imprudent. They spend their time crisscrossing the island without watching out for the dangers it holds. Well, they may be smart when it comes to books, but out there, they're fools.
He should be given a burial. If we leave his body there, he will be devoured by the animals of the forest.
As you know, we're already very busy. I cannot send men to take care of this now. The dead man will have to wait. Thank you for telling me, anyway.
We'll leave you to your work.
Wait! I was supposed to give your chief a gift to present to the High King of this island. However, the gift was stolen. I hope to find it in time, but unfortunately I can't make any promises.
When did the gift disappear?
A few days ago. The night after receiving the goods we were waiting for from the mainland. I checked that the book was what I was expecting, but no sooner was it put away than it was stolen.
Where did you put it?
In the storeroom. And those buggers hit hard. They smashed through the cage and wrecked the chest it was being stored in.
That must have been loud. Did no one hear anything?
Whoever did this must have known exactly how the camp worked. They waited until the guards making their rounds were on the opposite side of the camp. There was only one guard on duty when they broke in. They knocked him out, the poor bugger. Well, he obviously couldn't tell us anything. The strangest thing is that although there were other valuables in the storeroom, they only stole that book. Anyway, if you want to go and see for yourself, don't hesitate. Just show this pass to the guard on duty.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
I'm sorry, but this area is reserved for officers of the fort.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello. Are you lost?
Ugh, I can't do it.
You again.
We want you to leave these woods and stop hunting here. We could give you something in return.
You're gonna have to come up with something worthwhile then. Because it's our livelihood you're asking us to give up.
They could give us skins, which would save us time and be less tiring than collecting them ourselves.
That's just like you, lazy bones. But it's not stupid. We'll leave if you bring us 50 or so skins. We'll have an hard time getting more from these woods now anyway.
50 skins. But that's all we've gathered for the winter. Now science tocomberi dead aridenger. Bregandi sorenaiksa niabali deur.
If they keep their word and leave, maybe it's worth talking to our chief.
If you bring us those skins, I promise you'll never see us again.
We are going to talk to our chief, who's the only one who can agree to give you these skins anyway.
That's right. Go talk to your chief.
We need to talk to our chief about...
We look...
Who's there? Let's show them what we're made of!
Na teged mo qua essin. Es radida had galwe deden dorradi der sadid. Komaros. Na tegedem es sadid, no ja?
Miundum velu dedachusach. Quitro gesed.
Es eniedem olfargarwi afra vinzed.
Nasni genta olmara hida. Sa vegem kontachid kariden gör. Samel donegada seg. Esra deem fravindem enam qualne dawe vigi. Ana targmaraues en ketelan.
Es follad. Sages ersienadau e dagas vir suis rigem.
Eskasug vira heda. Na teged mo quasadid.
Oh, ka...